France is getting ready for one of its most remarkable elections in recent history. The election takes place in 2 rounds, one on April the 23rd, the next on May the 7th. The first round will see all the candidates compete for votes. In the second, assuming nobody got more than half the votes in the first round, the top 2 contenders will face off. Then, whoever gets the most votes out of the 2 wins. But it's not enough just to win the presidency. You also need to pass your policies through Parliament. On June the 11th and 18th, there'll be an election to the Parliament's lower house, the National Assembly. Whoever wins the presidency will hope that their party can secure a majority in Parliament, making governing much easier. So who's in the running? If you live outside France, you've probably heard most about Marine Le Pen, leader of the far-right National Front party. Le Pen has attempted to shift away from her party's once extreme image. She has a sceptical approach to the EU and is fiercely critical of Islam. Markets fear that if she won, she would take France out of the euro currency. Then there's the breakout star, Emmanuel Macron. A former economy minister in the current socialist government, Macron now says he's not on the right or the left. He wants to reform France's labour market and cut some civil service jobs, while boosting public investment for growth in other areas, such as skills training and green energy. He's banking on French voters' desire for fresh faces to outweigh his inexperience. The socialist candidate is Benoît Hamon. He's from the left of the party and he's flirting with innovative, progressive ideas like a universal basic income and a tax on robot labour. In his party primary, he attracted votes from young activists, but many moderates have questioned his ability to inspire ordinary voters. François Fillon, candidate for the centre-right Republicans, was long thought to be the likely winner. He mixes Thatcherite, small-state economics with traditional Catholic social values. But Fillon has dropped in the polls, dogged by scandals around his former employment of his wife and children as parliamentary aides. He denies any wrongdoing, but not all voters believe him. Jean-Luc Mélenchon, a hard-left MEP and former senator, is running with a new movement, Unsubmissive France, which wants radical devolution of power away from the presidency and towards the French people. His bold communication strategy, including a string of hit YouTube videos, has driven him ahead of the socialists in the polls. France has historically been seen as one of the EU's most powerful countries, and its president will play a key role in reshaping the bloc after a crisis-ridden couple of years. Will we see a liberal insurgency, a far-right takeover, or 5 more years of the same? This contest promises to be a nail-biter.